Welcome back to the Bloomington Breakfast Club Hoosiers. It's our season 4 finale, and we have a lot planned for this morning's episode. I'm Gabrielle Valenson.
And I'm Juliana Mary. That's right, we have a special guest joining us in our studio who has started her own fashion line.
And later, don't miss our producers roundtable and a special highlight reel so we can take a look back at some of the best bits from the season.
We also have a few surprises, so stick around because this is an episode that you do not want to miss. We are thrilled to be sitting down with IU sophomore and fashion designer, Mariam Adeniyi.
She has created her own fashion brand, Made by Mariam, which is inspired by traditional African designs. Mariam, thank you so much for coming on. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. So how did you get your start in fashion design?
Yeah, it started when I was young, when I was about in 6th grade. I would always watch shows like Project Runway, Kimora Lee Simmons' Life in the Fab Lane. She was like a fashion designer as well. And I had the goal of becoming a fashion designer, so I begged for a sewing machine. I finally got it, and from there I started just playing around with different fabrics, with different clothes, and just trying to like kind of create that dream for myself.
That's awesome. And where does your inspiration come from for your designs for Made by Mariam?
So my inspiration kind of comes from like a cultural empowerment and like just being proud of your culture. So with the African fabric, I see like that being representative of like my Nigerian culture, and that when you kind of are able to craft it in like a beautiful way and you get to wear it proudly, like when you wear the clothes, it's just showing you that you should be honest with yourself and be who you want to be and be proud of your culture.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So tell us about some of the events that have featured your designs. I know you had a show last week.
Yeah. So often a lot of events might have fashion shows in it, like a lot of cultural events have fashion shows in it. So last week, a cultural event for the African Students Association on campus had a fashion show within it, and so I had a couple designers there. I also did the same event last year, and there was a pageant I was in high school where my segment was like also a fashion show. So I created like a mini fashion show within that, and so just any type of chance I get to kind of display these clothes, I always I always jump at it.
Yeah, I've seen that you've also made some prom dresses and different events for parties and things like that. There's just such a wide range of the clothes that you make.
Yeah, so whenever I was a senior in high school, I made my own prom dress, and I also made a prom dress for 3 other friends. One thing was like prom dresses are usually very, very expensive, and especially for like Africans, like we don't have prom like back in Nigeria. So when our parents are like, whenever we want to buy a prom dress, like when they're like, you want to spend $600 on a dress? Like what? Like for us, like I was able to like make a cheaper dress like for my other Nigerian friends and for myself, so I really thought that was cool, and it really came out really nice. And so I made 4 back then. I actually just finished one up yesterday for a girl in Indianapolis, and I delivered it to her yesterday. So
wow,
so nice.
That is awesome. Such a special night and a special dress. So what do you think that the future looks like for MBM?
Yeah, so like right now it's always kind of just been a hobby that I'm passionate about once I came to university and started going to business school. And since I'm kind of just pursuing that route, this has just been like a hobby on the side, and I kind of want to be able to like align my passion and my professional interest somehow. I think maybe in the future I might have a line of like maybe just professional blazers and things like that, with just like little hints of the African fabric. I think that's something I could definitely do in the future.
Wow. So much to look forward to.
Yes.
And we wish you so much luck in all of your endeavors with this brand. That's so exciting. And right now, actually, we are going to get to see some of these designs. You have some models in our studio, right?
Yes.
Let's go take a look.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look.
Let's go take a look.
Let's go take a look.
Let's go take a look. So now we're going to see some of these designs on your lovely models you brought with you today. Let's see the first one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I love this skirt. It's one of my favorites in the collection.
I love this whole look. I love, it's a set, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about this design.
So like with the top, that top has been like very, very popular and like just like on Instagram and stuff like that. So I thought it was awesome to like recreate it with African fabric and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I just thought it would be a great idea to just have like a two-piece set, like African style. And then like, I like how it can be casual and it can be fancy at the same time.
Yeah.
For sure, sets are perfect for summer.
Yes.
It's like one of my favorite things to wear over the summer. I love it. Okay.
Let's see what's next.
This one. This
So
one
cute.
I would wear in a second. I'm serious. Oh, tell us about this.
So I really wanted to make pants because with tall girls look good in pants.
Yes.
And so like I love wearing pants, so I thought it would definitely be like smart to just have a pant in the collection and in like my models. So
Yeah.
I love the one shoulder and like that
too.
fabric overlay works so well with the pattern.
It's amazing. Yeah. And I like how they're a little flared, right?
Yeah.
Boot cut.
That's super in right now.
I love that.
yeah.
Wonderful.
I got really creative with the whole the extra fabric and stuff. with
Yes.
the-
Yes.
Yeah, just
I
came
love
to
it.
my mind.
Beautiful.
So cute. Okay.
And who's
let's see what's
next? Oh,
Okay.
nothing like a little mini dress.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I really just wanted to have a simple dress, and I like how I used a little bit of the fabric that I've been using before, the purple and the white, to just kind of accentuate it,
Yeah.
make it nice, even though it's simple. So just my whole goal with all these outfits was just to be like simple but cute, and so that's been.
So
Yeah.
tell us about the actual fabric and the materials that you're using.
Yeah, so the green fabric in the background, it's African fabric. Usually like we get it, like it's made straight in like Africa and stuff like that. It's very popular. It's called Ankara fabric. People wear it to parties, weddings, like it's just normal to wear like every day and stuff. And so a lot of designers nowadays who come from Africa, like, or are in the African diaspora, they use these fabrics in their like casual clothes or in like new clothes. And so that's what with the clothing I've done. I've been doing a lot of African fabric and stuff like that.
Oh, I love it.
That's awesome how you've integrated the same fabric into so many different designs.
That's great. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you.
You all look beautiful. This was so fun. Thank you for coming on and showing us your designs.
Yeah, no
Yes.
problem.
Thank you so much.
Ever feel like somebody's watching you? Why not turn the tables on them and start watching us instead? Not Too Late comes out every Sunday at around 6 p.m. Check it out.
We have a little surprise for all of you today. My co-creator, Lydia Knoll, is here with us in our studio this morning.
Lydia, how does it feel to be back?
This is surreal, guys.
it
I
really
honestly
is.
cannot believe that I'm here. It's been so long.
So long.
But it makes my heart so happy to see you guys still here doing your thing. I love it.
We're so happy you're here.
Thank you for having me back.
Oh my gosh, of course. And for those of you who don't know, Lydia and I met in August of 2015. Crazy.
So long
at our
ago.
first IUSTV call-out meeting, and we quickly became friends.
And that spring was when we decided to pitch an idea for a new morning television show that we called the Bloomington Breakfast Club.
And after a whole year of working on it, our little idea became a reality, and we were ready to tape each Friday morning by the spring of 2016.
I really cannot believe today is season 4 already, guys. It's crazy. And the finale at that.
I know, it's insane.
Headed into season 5 soon.
And I have some more exciting news. Not only do we have our past co-host in our studio this morning, but we are also thrilled to announce that we have chosen our new co-host earlier this week.
Michael, come on out, come sit.
Welcome.
In your chair.
Feels
Welcome.
good, feels good.
Yeah, how does
Thank
it feel
you.
to be here?
Feels amazing. I'm honestly so excited. This is such a cool new experience and opportunity, and I can't thank you guys enough for it.
Yeah.
We're so excited.
Michael Skiles will be my new co-host starting season 5 in the fall. We are so happy to have you join our TBBC fam.
I'm so happy for you. I really am. I want to be in your position again. So just
Right? Can we just rewind a little bit, do it again?
honestly,
I would.
enjoy.
No, it's going to be so much fun.
Definitely
really.
excited
You're going
to
to do a great
carry
job.
on the torch make the show as great as it
Yes.
can be.
That's what we're doing. We're passing the torch over.
Exactly.
to you
Handing the
guys.
baton.
Right here.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's on you. You got this. We're looking forward to it.
We'll be right back after this quick promo.
From one IU show to another, we'd like to congratulate IUSTV's morning pop culture and event coverage show, the Bloomington Breakfast Club, for earning the 2019 Indiana Association of School Broadcasters Award. They won the award for Best Non-News/Sports Program in the state of Indiana.
The Bloomington Breakfast Club showcases compelling conversations alongside the personalities that define Bloomington. Keep up the good work.
So we did this during our season 1 finale, but have not done it since. Thought already having a hard time. It would be a great time to have our executive producers Bryce Reef and Amy Gallagher join us for a producers roundtable.
Thank you so much for being with us today in front of the camera instead of behind.
Glad
Kind
to
of
be here.
different.
It's a change.
Yeah.
So happy to have you. None of this would be possible without these two right here. So, and the rest of our talented crew.
Yes.
So, let's get right into it. First, Bryce and Amy, tell everyone specifically what it is you do for the show.
A lot. I guess like in the week to week, I mean, we help like build the crew every week. We just make sure everything happens so you guys have your show, because it's your show and we're just the facilitators of that vision, whatever that is.
But you make it happen.
Sure.
He does.
We
He's
make it
way too
happen. Amy
humble.
makes it happen.
Amy, yes.
Yeah, kind of going along with that, just making sure that like everything is done. So like that can mean a lot of different things depending on what the episode looks like, you know, if it's in the field, if it's in the studio. So just getting everything done so you all can do what you do best.
She is like our best friend when we're in here because
The best.
she's the one that's relaying all the information from the behind the scenes to us, and she like helps us with everything. Like everything from like if our hair is like misplaced or
No,
like
it's super fun.
her role literally covers everything. So what has been your favorite episode through all 4 seasons? There's been a lot.
That's
But
hard to
like
pick.
40 something episodes.
Yeah.
This is, I think, 42nd,
Dang.
which
That's insane.
Wow.
I cannot believe. Yes, what's been your
man.
favorite, Bryce?
Well, I know it's hard to think back really far, but I mean, very recently we did an episode at Oliver Winery. Did you know I was going to say that?
I did. If you have not checked that out, you should. We did a wine tasting at 10:30 in the morning, and Bryce was just unbelievable. What did you do? Swish?
A swizzle.
Well, I said the word swizzle, and apparently it's
the
not
word.
a word. Swish is the word.
Yeah,
But
it was great.
it was really fun. Yeah, I think that was my favorite episode.
Again from this season, it was just a good season.
Yeah,
I think mine was the Valentine's Day special, Big Red Love.
Oh my
That was just so fun, like getting to watch like Julietta like
IUSTV
freak out in
vintage.
distress, and then she ended
Behind
up.
the scenes.
I like knew the contestant number 3, so it was like cool that she picked the guy that I knew because I knew Julietta would like him. So that was just really fun.
Yeah, you knew
I'm
it.
a matchmaker, I guess, and it was just a little bit different. So we got to like change it up and do something different, which was really fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about
definitely
you,
different
Jules?
from our normal show. But my favorite was also very recent, but it was the Wonder Lab episode because it was just so funny. I got to like pet that cockroach. It was so funny, and then I played in that whole playground. I like ended up climbing in it after we filmed, and
You loved it. That you were in
Gabby,
your
that
element.
might have been her least favorite.
It was an experience. It was an experience. There have been so many. There have been so many that I've really, really loved. We've had heartwarming. We've had funny. We've had, amazing demos in our studio. I honestly, I don't even think I can choose one that I've loved so much. I'm trying to think from this season. I don't know. Who did we have? Who did we have in?
Mia.
Mia.
That was a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mia.
Yeah,
She,
that was
she,
really
yeah,
good.
she was running for Bloomington City Council. Yes, and that was great. But yeah, we've had like so many different kinds of interviews
For
and
sure.
different kinds of shows. So, what are some of the challenges that we feel the show has faced, but we have come through with flying colors?
Well, it was a big one.
Take this one away.
So last season we had to start doing a lot more field shoots, which I think for the sake of the show made for better episodes because I mean a lot of our favorite episodes were field shoots. But it's obviously just a lot more things to consider. We're not in this like comfortable space of this studio. But yeah, it was a big hurdle, but and it took a while to sort of get the stride. But I think at this point, like we can do those just as easily as we can do these. So
I
yeah,
agree.
flying colors.
It's allowed us to make a more interesting show.
Yeah, definitely.
And not always be here. So, what do you guys think?
Definitely some challenges come with that. Some audio sometimes is always a big issue, but I feel like it's really allowed me to grow a lot as a reporter and having to learn the behind the scenes parts of it, because truly when you're out of the studio, it's all hands in for everything. So I think it's allowed us all to grow, and it's been so fun. Really a lot more in the community.
I agree.
Yeah. I think something that we like struggle with sometimes is just like finding crew members who like are dedicated and will show up. Because it always goes like at the beginning of the semester, everyone's really interested and they show interest, which is great. But then like as the semester goes on, it kind of trickles off. But I feel like there's like positives to that too, because by the end of the semester where we are now, like everyone on the crew like is amazing and this matters to them.
Exactly. And it's we're such a cohesive group, especially by the end.
Yeah.
And that's so important.
Yes, I completely agree. So there's a lot of the things that go on behind the scenes that the viewers don't get to see. What's been your favorite behind the scenes moment?
It's really hard. So, I don't know, I was trying to think about this beforehand, but the moment that I can think of, and this is about one of our crew members, Jack Bassett. We did co-host auditions at the beginning of last season, and when we were doing them at the farmers market, when he was done with his audition, we were all sort of wrapping up too, and we ran into him, and he was buying flowers, and we were like, "What are you buying flowers for?" And he was buying flowers for someone he was going on a second date with, which was just the sweetest.
Is that not the sweetest thing you've ever heard?
I think he's single.
I love this kid.
I think he's single.
Jack Bassett. we just see him like with a little pot of flowers from the farmer's market. We're like, what is he doing?
It was very
I think that's like my all-time favorite.
That's a good one.
Oh my god.
What about you, Jules?
My favorite or funniest moment, I guess, was when we were at the Osteria Rago, and we went back in their kitchen, and they said, come on back here. And there were 2 pig heads, like huge pig heads.
Like severed pig heads.
Yeah, like severed pig heads. And then they just acted like it was so normal, and Gabby and I were like,
I couldn't look. I
we
was
started
nauseous.
freaking out, and then they were like, "Oh, we'll just move them," and they turned them, and we were like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, no.
We were just so not prepared for that. It was like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And that was just like something that you can't prepare. How do you prepare for that? Like,
Agree, Amy.
I don't know. I feel like this one's really hard. I feel like just in the past 2 years, I feel like there's been so many things that have happened. I guess a fun recent one was we were driving back from a field shoot. Gabby was driving us back. And then she had just recently seen Bohemian Rhapsody. And then she turned on this song by Queen, and she was just singing her heart out. And
I mean, somebody to love.
And then she was singing, Bryce was telling a story. We had another crew member, Asher, in the car. It was just really funny, and just getting to hang out with the crew outside of a shoot is always a good time.
I think moments like that, definitely when we have those moments together, those are always the best.
Yeah.
Oh, love that. And just super quickly, this is more geared towards these two. We are leaving.
I know.
What do you want the future of TBBC to look like? I'm so happy you're going to be continuing it. I mean, it means so much. And what do we want to see in season 5? What do you want to see in season 5?
Well, Gabby, I've been thinking about this a lot, and I really want to continue your legacy of just making everyone on the crew and all of our guests feel so special. And I don't want you to cry, but I think that besides that, I just really want to continue to grow our viewership and our crew too. I think that we have such great experience to offer students, and also another goal I have is to just grow our social media following. I really think that has huge potential, so that's something I want to work on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I love that.
Do it all with Amy by my side.
I know, it'll be really fun.
This is
It'll be
great.
really fun.
You
I'm
second
excited.
that?
Yeah.
That's what you were going to say?
Yeah.
No, it's really cool.
We're excited to see what will happen.
Yeah.
For sure. We have had a season full of special guests, exclusive interviews, exciting field shoots, and new segments.
Let's take a look back at some of our best bits from season 4. Rise and shine, Hoosiers. Welcome back to the Bloomington Breakfast Club.
I'm Gabrielle Valenson.
And I'm Juliana Mary. Right now, we are standing outside of Bloomington's award-winning Science, Health, and Technology Museum.
We decided to bring an original IUSTV dating game show from the early 2000s called Big Red Love. let's go take a look inside and find out what makes Rainbow so special. Now it is time for our unnecessary updates of the day. Jules, what is going on in the world of celeb news and pop culture?
I feel like if she's not sure about the wedding, then she won't go through with it.
So they're reportedly hanging out, which honestly I can see that friendship.
Oh, I can totally see it, and I bet it's the most entertaining thing.
The choreography was on point. Her outfit, she had like outfit changes throughout the performance.
It's the perfect way to segue into our new segment called Asher Asks.
Wait, so there's rumors that he's cheating?
BTR, big time rise.
I'm 41. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
So cool. Yeah, let's see this.
Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
The location's phenomenal. You're a hop, skip, and a jump from Sample Gates.
You got to see yourself on a major television network at the time, so it was pretty cool.
Let the fruit just produce great wine.
Own your expertise. Claim it, speak it, live it.
Thank you, and thank you for tuning in, and thank you so much for tuning in each week. We will see you all soon, and thank you so much for watching. Oh, well, that was something. Thank you, Amy. Amy put that together, so thank you so much. That was such a great compilation of our best bits. Thank you. This is honestly, this is a very surreal feeling. I was writing the script last night and knowing that this would be my last time. I texted you, saying it's so weird. My last time writing a Breakfast Club script and my last time getting up really early for the show in the morning. And I mean, I know Bryce gets it, and girls, you won't fully get it until you're actually, I'm not trying to say that in like a condescending way, like you won't until like you're actually in the spot of right before graduation, but all I can say is like take advantage of everything. I'm so proud of you both. And Jules, you have worked so hard, and I could not think of anyone better to take over, TBBC, and to our talented crew. None of this would be possible without you all. There would be no show. It would just no show at all. So thank you for showing up and giving it 100% every week.
To all of you at home, Gab might be leaving, but we will be back in the fall for season 5. So stay tuned for lots of exciting content coming your way. And if you have any guest requests or anything else you'd like to see during our 5th season, please let us know over social media. We'd love to hear from you.
And to all of you at home, back there, over here, we have some people here today. Thank you for making this show so special, and to IUSTV and the Media School for giving us a platform and a space to make all of this happen. This has truly shaped my college experience.
Well, that's all for now, Hoosiers. We love spending our Monday mornings with you. I'm Juliana Mary.
And for one last time, oh my God, I'm Gabrielle Valenson, and thank you so much for watching. That is a wrap.